Good morning and welcome to Manhood Monday with Coach Ellis. Hey, this is the day I spend just a few minutes talking to men about man issues. How to be a better husband, how to be a better father, better son, better uncle, better nephew, how to be a better provider, how to simply be a better man. For the next few weeks, I want to talk from this idea of Mantributes. You know, we've heard of man caves and mansplaining and even manscaping, but we got all these things. But I want to talk about the attributes of manhood, mantributes. These things, these attributes that help us be better husbands, fathers, and men. So if you got ideas of which ones you want me to talk about, make sure you hit me up and put them down in the comments below. Hit me on Facebook at Coach Ellis or email me at coach@elliscrum.net. But today I want to talk about what I think is the foundational mantribute. This is the idea of respect and honor. The attribute of a man is respect and honor. We speak in the language of respect and honor. Very few things get a man beside himself than when he feels disrespected. He can feel unloved, he can feel unappreciated, but not disrespected. And so this idea of respect and honor to a man is the lifeblood of manhood. What this simply means, it doesn't mean folks bowing down, it doesn't mean any of that, Kendra. What this really means is understanding and honoring men for simply being men. We couldn't help the way we were born. We can't help that we were born men versus women. But the idea of honor and respect is the way we measure each other. That's why men talk to each other in a certain way to gender this idea of respect. And ladies, if you're interested in helping build your man, honor and respect is a language that speaks to every man to his core. What does this look like? It looks like the idea that as he works hard and he tries hard, even if he fails in what he's doing, that you remind him that he is on his path to greatness. Just respecting him for the effort, respecting him for success, respecting him for simply being a man. Have you ever noticed that there's some scientific evidence to suggest this? That in any environment, that when a man walks in an environment that is full of children and or women, that his presence changes the environment. And this is not to say that he's better or worse than anybody else. It's just that he's different. He carries a different aura about him. And this idea of respect is when the world around him recognizes the value of his presence. You may think he's worth it. You may think he's worth his weight in gold. But his presence changes the environment. It is designed by that from creation, that his presence changes the environment. And if he's a whole man, if he's a good man, if he's a righteous man, if he is a strong man, even more so. If he is abusive and brutal and mean, even more so. If he's on either one of the extremes, that expands the influence he has just by being in the presence. Most men are somewhere in the middle. They're not overly mean. They're not overly strong. They're just men. But one of the things that helps strengthen us is the validation that we are men. When we show up, we're addressed as men. This is why for an entire generation that watched the men of a particular group being abused, misused, and subjugated has now driven the men of this age to be less quote-unquote manly, because they haven't recognized the value of manhood. Respect is about helping people realize the value of manhood. That from the men, and this is one thing that a lot of people don't get, is that biologically speaking, men are the determining factors of the gender of a child. And while the man doesn't carry the child, the man doesn't birth the child, the man is the progenitor. And it is his seed that determines the gender of that child. And from that, the man has a role in the raising of the child. Respect is understanding that no matter how this happens, outside of a crime, that the decision to have a child with this man gives him a certain place in your and that child's life. Respect, even if he is not a great man, respect the fact that he is a man. And with this, we will begin to see better men. How do we do that? Let's validate first that you are a man. Good, bad, and different, you are a man. Number two, you can be better. How can I help you? As men, we mentor each other. We coach each other. As men, we engage with each other because we know that in order to have better men, we must demand better of men. So we walk around, we see young men who are speaking in a language that is not respectful of women. Older men bring them into accountability. Younger men drive older men to still dream, and older men drive young men to dream responsibly. This is how we honor and respect men. It is not about matter of hugging and loving and kissing. It's a matter of pushing and prodding and driving so that men have something to accomplish. Men, this does not let us off the hook. We must do this for ourselves. The Mantribute for today is honor and respect. Respecting yourselves so we can respect others. And if we do that, we'll help make better men. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. If you got questions or comments, leave them down below. Hit me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Email me at coach@elliscrum.net. If there's a Mantribute you want me to cover, leave it in those places. Until next week, have a one-tabulous Manhood Monday. God bless you. And be respectful and show honor. God bless you. We'll see you later.